So after 4 or 5 months of collecting car parts, I finally pulled my finger out and we're gonna do it. So this is my car, personal car, 2016 Jaguar F Type-R. The R is very important because that means it's the cool one, not the slow one. So what we're doing, I have got some KW height adjustable springs. The reason I've gone for springs over coilovers is because that car, when you slap it in dynamic mode, I love how it drives. It stiffens up the suspension a bit and it feels awesome. So all this is going to do is let me play around with the fitment, lower it a little bit so the wheels look a bit better, but I can keep my driving modes. That was important to me. For anyone that wasn't very aware of height adjustable springs, these are a godsend. They're genius and I love them. So anyone that doesn't want to pay coilover money, but wants coilovers, these are sort of a stopgap in between for you. So these give you the lowering you want, normally about half the money. So I think they're anywhere between 20 and 40 or 50 mil lowering, which I can choose once we've got the wheels on. But yeah, I had the normal sort of ST springs by KW on my old car on the bath. They were wicked, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for springs again, but this time I'll get the height adjustable ones because I need it. Anyone that owns a 5x108 car, so Ford Focus, Ford Mustang, or Jags, you're a bit stuck for wheels in this country, it turns out. So I went on a massive search, high and low. There are a few wheels out there, but realistically, you're looking at Concavas, Vossens, and I didn't want to spend that money on them, to be honest with you. Can I say that on camera? So what we've gone for is Rotiform DTMs. So from factory, I've got 20x9s on the front, 20x10.5s on the back. DTMs, they come in an 8.5 and a 10. So it's a little bit thinner. The offsets are a bit better, so they're a bit lower. And we're going to add some spacers, I think, once we get it on the floor. But yeah, that's the option I went for. I went for silver because I think black wheels, they get a bit lost in pictures, don't they? And they sort of don't keep their detail when you're looking at them. So silver, I think, will pop a bit more. And lastly, what have I gone for? Cabron fibers. So these actually took ages to find. So we supply a lot of carbon fiber. We've got CT Carbon, we've got Auto ID with their TRE ranges. Brilliant stuff. I reached out to both of them first, but none of them do anything for Jags. So I had to reach over to the far corners of the world, continental Asia, and I managed to find a supplier in China. Bit skeptical at first, they took about a month to arrive, but after they got here, side skirts and splitter, I was quite happy with them. Really nice quality. Might be something we start doing in the future. Anyway, that's what we're doing. That's my car. I don't think anyone really cares. But maybe in a few years when these get a bit cheaper, people might start watching this when they start buying them. I don't know. This could be helpful for someone one day. I don't know. That's why we make these videos, isn't it? This is the cheapest V8 I think you can find for over 500 horsepower. And they hold their value so far. Where's some wood? I need to touch some wood. So back in 2016, whoever originally spec'd this car at Jaguar got absolutely mugged off. So they market these as carbon fiber wheels. I can tell you there is nothing carbon fiber about these. So you get these little plastic inserts, possibly carbon fiber inserts, but the rest of the wheel, I dropped this on my foot taking it off and I nearly went to A&E. It is the heaviest wheel I've ever felt. But yeah, 10.5 on the back, 9s on the front. We're definitely doing some weight saving on the new wheels. Sakes. Okay, so 45 hours later, this is a to get out. But anyway, you join us at the rear strut, hopefully, yes. That's easy enough, isn't it? Always dry. Okay, lunch. So, this is one of the original front struts. And we're going to run through some of the comparisons with a new front strut with the new spring on it. So, here's one I made earlier. Press the springs, we've got to unzap the nut on the top. Spring goes, got to make sure that no one you love is stood next to you. Top mount is massive on these. You've got to take the dust cover off, top mount apart, you've got to take this protective ring off so it looks just like this skeleton. And then you put the new skeleton top mount back on once you've compressed the spring enough to put it on. And that's the difference, and it should be lower. If it's not, we f***ed up. Steve, it's wood. It's jammed in there.
Is that, did you knock him with a block of wood?
I possibly...
Is that why?
Possibly, maybe.
Is that it?
Oh, we might be good. Good job, Dave. $265, 30-20. A stretch, probably more than I wanted, but you win some, you lose some, mate. Yes. We are saying goodbye to this. What do you call this? Like a lip protector? Just a lip? This is actually...
That's a windbreaker.
You're a windbreaker. This has actually saved my life multiple times. The amount of times I've gone over a speed bump too quickly and the front end has come crashing back down, landing on this. I don't know how it's still in one piece, to be fair. I don't think it's supposed to be right angle. I think it's supposed to be more like that. So you can see how much I've folded it, but that has saved my ass multiple times. So I've decided to get rid of it, obviously, and put a carbon one there instead. Would recommend doing with 2 people. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Pretty happy with it, to be fair.
Was it worth, well, so far?
Absolutely not worth the effort.
But what is the reason why you did springs on this thing?
Why? Because I was being tight, and because I wanted to keep the electronic dampening. If you've got the time and you want to put the effort in, then do the springs, I guess. But if you're doing this yourself on your driveway, just do coilovers for sakes. Looks like a drift car, doesn't it?